And here's my point. When that person hears it for the first time, they don't always hire us. Isn't that sad? They don't always say, yeah, I've got to work with Adam because he told me this one time. Yeah, I've got to donate to Sarah because she asked for it one time. I have to continue to show social proofing. I'll talk about Amber, who we did X with, and now she's making $3,500 every month. I'll talk about Alex, who wasn't making any money on his podcast. In fact, it was costing him money. And then he started working with us. Then he was making $9,500, nearly $10,000 for 2 years straight. If you made $9,500 2 years in a row, you would have made over 200 grand, and you're wasting time by not hiring us. So that puts it in perspective. That also brings us back to the social proofing, because I'm showing you that others have worked with us and others have gotten success, and still, do they hire us the very first time? No. How sad is that? We just got to keep talking to them. So repeat the call to action multiple times per episode and multiple episodes in a row. Always use these tools, these 8 tools, if you want to make money with your podcast by asking for money. Number 6 is, because number 5 was repeat the call to action often. Number 6 is to be genuine in your ask. When we talk about being genuine, I really mean be your whole self, be your real self. Does it seem like right now, just you and I are talking, does it seem like I'm performing in front of some giant audience? No. It doesn't feel like I'm speaking to 1 million people on a stage. It doesn't feel like I'm trying to be perfect. It doesn't feel like I'm being fake or anything like that. I'm just speaking with you. I'm having a conversation with you. And you should be able to feel that it's natural, it's authentic, it's really, truly me. I'm being genuine. And so when you ask for things, when you talk to people, you just talk to them like they're a person. Don't talk to them like you're performing a thing. Just don't do that kind of crap. It's not going to come across well. They're not going to resonate with it. It's not going to get you the money that you're looking for. Just be genuine and authentic. Express the passion that you have for your podcast. The listeners who are checking out your podcast, they're going to be way more likely to support you when they feel like you're being sincere. Number 7, utilize features. Like, for example, if you have, I'm just going to randomly name Buzzsprout. If you've got Buzzsprout, Libsyn might have this, others might have this. Use that support in the app. Find the way to have this stuff in the embedded player, on the descriptions of the website, etc. So if you're using a hosting platform that has these abilities or capabilities, then go ahead and find them, use them. If you don't know, Google it, ChatGPT it, say, hey, I'm using XYZ hosting platform. Is there a way to get this embedded? Something like that. Number 8 is you want to encourage the listener engagement. So that means to direct the listener to submit their own questions to the platforms. For example, this question about how do I make money through my podcast? How do I ask without sounding desperate? This was an actual listener of the podcast who wanted to know, hey, how do I make this happen? How do I get this without sounding desperate? And so because one of our listeners was engaging, you might engage too. You might say, hey, I'll ask as well. And that could help you to be able to make more money from your podcast.